Meet Zima and Lina. These social entrepreneurs own and operate a cafe. However, it's not just any ordinary cafe, but rather a very special place.
Hi, welcome to Lina's Cafe. We are an autism-friendly cafe. Our cafe creates a safe space for families with ASD kids to dine in a judgment-free zone.
So why did Lina open an autism-friendly cafe?
My daughter is 12 years old. She's the muse of the cafe. She is diagnosed with moderate to severe autism. So we always have difficulty dining outside because we get cursed, we get scolded, we get stared at. So we don't want other families to feel that way.
So what exactly is autism spectrum disorder? Well, Lina tells me that it's a lifelong condition that impacts social communication, behavior, and sensory responses, amongst other dimensions. Individuals with autism respond differently to each of these elements, and that's why no two people with autism are alike.
The purpose of having such a space as well is to encourage the kids so that they will be able to socialize with the public. If we keep the kids at home, so nobody learns. So, the kids won't learn to socialize. There are other people around, as well as the public will not be able to understand when they are not exposed. So we actually want the whole family to be able to dine out, but also to be able to socialize freely without thinking of, all the judgment and all the stares.
Sadly, people with autism are often treated differently. We have failed to welcome and include them into our everyday community life. But Lina is making sure that these kids are not left behind. She's a change maker who is educating people to be more aware and inclusive. And this is what makes Lina an everyday hero. I don't know about you, but before I met Lina, I knew very little about autism. And one of the things I've learned is the concept of people living with autism, which refers to both people with autism and their families and carers.
Living with autism is not easy. So when the kids have meltdown or tantrums, the carers sometimes also need a break when they come to a place like ours. If we have the time to be able to care for the kids, we'll try to do that when the parents eat.
Designing a space suitable for people living with autism can be challenging. But Lina is one of those driven people, a great example of when we do things from the heart with a purpose, the outcomes are always more impactful.
So the place cannot be too bright, too loud. So we actually try to keep a minimalist design. The colors are kept muted and neutral, and it feels like you're going into your own home.
While talking to Lina, I realized that it is everyone's role to ensure that people living with autism are accepted as a valued part of society. So I asked Lina, what can we do to be more inclusive?
Live life in a judgment-free zone. Every kid is different. Even if you know one kid that would actually be able to help you understand the condition a little bit better.
And I have to say, a visit to Lina's Cafe is simply not complete unless you try the sweet treats. So I just had to have that Nutella red velvet cake, which was absolutely yummo, fantastico, delicioso. So next time you're in Singapore, make sure you stop by Lina's Cafe for some sweetness. And I don't mean just the coffee and cake. Be an ally, come and show your support. We can help make life a little bit easier and more inclusive for people living with autism. Let's do it together. And in the meantime, be kind.